الرحمن الرحيم أهلا بكم. Welcome all. Today we have unit 5, which is about if it hadn't happened, and our lesson today is task number 4, which is about language in context. The first one is talking about uh, an old letter found in a bottle, and there is something written in this letter. Let's see, what is it? The following talks about a message. So this is a message, an old message that was found in a bottle. This is the bottle. Imagine تخيل, you found the message, so discuss with your partner or a partner what you would have thought if you had found the bottle and what you have done with the money. Okay, let's read what is in this message. In 1949, Jack Baum, an unemployed man, was walking aimlessly on a California beach when he came across a bottle that had floated on the beach. So this bottle was floated on the beach. كانت تطفو على الشاطئ. In it was a piece of paper with this message. So now we have a quotation mark إلى هنا. طيب خلونا نشوف what is in this message. To avoid confusion, I leave my entire estate to the lucky person who finds this bottle and to my attorney, Harry Cohen. Share and share alike. Daisy Alexander, June 20, 1937. So this is the message. To avoid confusion, I leave my entire estate to the lucky person who finds this bottle and to my attorney. طبعا estate, what does it mean, estate? Do you know what is the word estate means? Buildings. When I own a building, this is my estate. إذن this is اللي هو العقار. تمام. Attorney. What does it mean, the attorney? The attorney of this dead man is Barry Cohen. Attorney هو شخص. It is a job. What is it? Can you answer me what is the word attorney means? اللي هو المحامي. طيب إذن هذه الوصية. إذن share and share alike. This is the man who wrote the message, Daisy Alexander, June 20, 1937. So it was not a hoax. This is not a hoax. This is not a bluff. هذه لم تكن خدعة. Mr. Worm received over 6 million from Daisy Alexander's estate. إذن حصل على كم؟ 6 million. Okay, imagine that you are this man. What would you have done? And what you would have done, يعني first, if you found the bottle, what you are going to do? And if you found the money, what you would have done with the money? Okay, if you have an answer, I will give you 1 minute. If you have an answer, just type 1 to me and speak with us. طيب, Ahmed, buy an island. Good idea. Thank you. Any other ideas? Okay, now let's go to the second part. Mohammed Kojan, travel around the world. Thank you, Mohammed. Thank you for your participation. Now let's go to this part, which is about listening. Listen to the people on the radio show. So we have speaking on the radio and complete the chart. Okay, now hold your book with you and try to complete what happened in Springfield and I think this is a name of a man, and Said. Listen.
Call 1. Good morning. Thanks for tuning in to the All Ears Radio Talk Show. This is Sam Whitfield, and today we're going to discuss communication problems at the workplace. Now, for our first listener, Jay Springfield, tell us what you regret saying or not saying to your boss.
Well, my boss had asked me to do a number of things, most of which required going to official services, waiting in lines for some time, or they were simply time-consuming tasks.
Did he realize how long it took you to do the things he'd asked you to do?
No, I don't think so. He never did. He was so demanding I couldn't stand it anymore, and he never appreciated hard work. I couldn't keep my mouth shut. I had to tell him.
Did you try talking to him about it?
I know I should have discussed it with him sooner, but I didn't. I wasn't the only one who felt this way, so I told him. I told him that we all did our best to please him, and he never had a kind word for anyone. That he was the boss and had the right to expect us to perform well, but not the right to make us feel worthless. That he should have given credit where credit was due. He should have commented on a job well done. He should have been more understanding with people. Then I resigned.
Well, I think you did the right thing. If I'd been in your place, I would have done the same. Are you sorry about resigning?
Yes, I shouldn't have left. I spent most of my working life there. I don't know if I'll be able to find another job.
Call 2. Our second listener is Saeed. Tell us, what regrets do you have about your behavior at work?
I love what I do. I am a designer, and I have worked in advertising for the last 7 years. But when I am under pressure, I can be very irritable and abrupt with people. I know it's not right, but I can't help it. So I manage to upset people that I respect and like working with. In general, I make life difficult for anyone who comes close.
If you realize all this, why didn't you talk to people? Why didn't you try to apologize or to explain?
I should have spoken to them, I know. But I felt so embarrassed every time it happened, and they looked so fed up with me. I just gave up. I would still like to make up for all this.
That shouldn't be a problem. How about going over and talking to everyone?
Well, actually, that's not possible. You see, I was fired.
Oh.
So, in this listening, in the radio show, the interviewer met two persons. The first one is Springfield, and the second one is Said. What are their regrets? Springfield, his boss was very demanding many things, so he resigned. استقال. Now he thinks he shouldn't have. إذن هو ندم على أنه resigned. What is the reason? He doesn't know if he will be able to find another job. But Saeed, he loves his job, but he got fired. He got fired because he is under pressure. He is under pressure. This is the transcription of this conversation. This is the whole transcription. You can read it by yourself. You can, after we record this video, you can pause it and read it slowly and carefully. Okay, let's now go to the pronunciation. Now listen to this pronunciation. Note the reduction. We say that the reduction is when you bring two letters shorter than its normal pronunciation, like could have, and should have, and would have. Then, so now listen and practice how they reduce this two words each time in these sentences. Listen, please.
I could have traveled. He should have studied harder. He would have been really happy.
Okay, now notice the reduction.
I could have traveled. He should have studied harder. He would have been really happy.
So this is the pronunciation. Now, let's go to the conversation. But before we go to the conversation, we have this exercise on pronunciation. Find and underline examples of could have and should have and would have in life's regrets. Practice reading the sentences aloud. So found them and read them aloud in your home and practice on doing them. Now, let's go to the conversation. The conversation is between Faisal and Ibrahim. Read the conversation, find and underline examples of could have, should have, and would have. Practice reading the conversation in peace. Okay. After that, we have this real talk, the words in blue.
So, do you have any regrets about things in your life?
You mean things I should or shouldn't have done? Yeah, I guess there are a few. How about you?
I wish I had done things differently. I missed some good opportunities because I was too immature. I should have listened to my parents. They wanted me to go to college, and I actually had the grades. But I wanted to get a job and go out into the world.
Well, you did very well for yourself. You have your own business, and you don't have a boss breathing down your neck.
But I have lots of responsibilities. I wish I'd taken a course in business management. Now I have to employ someone to do the work I could be doing.
Well, it's never too late. You can still go back to school. As for me, I got my master's degree, and I had my mind set on a career. But then I got married and had children.
So you had to choose between the job and family?
No, I work hard, and I am able to take care of my family.
So Faisal, in this conversation, ask Ibrahim about if he has any regrets in his life, about things in his life. Ibrahim answered, you mean things I should have done or I shouldn't have done? Yeah, I guess there are a few. Okay, so this word, you mean, an expression used to confirm what someone else has said. I wish I had done things differently. So this is a regret. I missed some good opportunities for us because I was too immature. I should have listened to my parents. They wanted me to go to college. So he was يعني كان غير ممكن نقول ايش immature, غير مدرك لهذه الفرص. Okay. So ممكن نقول غير ناضج أو غير مدرك لهذه الأشياء. I should have listened. شوفوا هنا grammar structure that we learned yesterday. I should have listened to my parents. They wanted me to go. ومرة ثانية should have. طيب عندنا go out into the world. Start to be on one's own and independent. يعني يكون مستقل لوحده. Go out in the world. طيب عندنا breathing down your neck. If your boss breathing down your neck يعني ايش؟ مراقبك ومتابعك في كل شيء. Constantly checking you. Ask for me, an expression used to introduce a new subject topic. So, well, it's never too late. You can still go back to school. Ask for me. I got my master's degree and I had my mind set on. If you have your mind set on something, be firmly decided. يعني قررت بحزم. But then I got married and I have children. Okay, let's answer the questions that we have in this conversation. Number one, list Faisal's regrets. What are Faisal's regrets? I think Faisal thinks that he should have listened to his parents and he should have gone to school, college. He thinks that he should have taken courses in business management. This is Faisal regrets. هذه الأشياء اللي ندم عليها Faisal. In your own words, write about Ibrahim's life. What about Ibrahim's life? Ibrahim, he went to college. He got master's degree. Then he got married. He had children now. Now he works hard and he is able to take care of his family. So this is the conversation. You can listen to it again and replay it in the video. Thank you so much. That's our class today. See you tomorrow.